Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of, I'm assuming I'm going to call it season 2 of Minecraft. Modded Minecraft, that is. We are now on FTB, Monster, the Monster Pack. Fix this up. There we go. Very nice. We are on the Monster Pack. It's got a whole bunch of different mods now. Some of the same ones, but it's missing a couple of the ones that we were using in the previous server. So we'll just have to kind of figure out how things go as they go. I actually just finished recording the first episode, and I told everybody at the end of that I'd be finding this dust. And I totally found some. It was in Gunpowder Cash's chest. So, thank you, Gunpowder, for letting me borrow this without your knowledge. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. There's no problem. So, I've got the stuff. I've got some iron. Got the stone. I'm going to need some wood. Yes. Because we need a wood gear, and that's going to take 4 sticks. Wood gear. Okay. Now, how's this go? Wood gear, stone, stone, stone. No iron. Why'd I make iron? I didn't need iron. Just needed that. Well, I'm silly. I made iron for something. Oh, I know. I was going to, I made one more than I needed, but I needed shears so I could make it daytime. Is there sheep near me? I could have sworn there was earlier. Hello, sheepies. I don't see one. We'll hold on to that. That way we can. Let's put this up there. We'll hold on to it so we can do that with the stuff and the thing. We'll set that there. So now we have a grindstone, and we can put things in here to grind up, such as my iron. Booyah! Now the iron will get. We'll use the hand crank, and the iron will go into here, and then it'll start grinding, and then it will pop out dust, and then we can cook that dust. It's basically an ore doubler, like a pulverizer or a macerator from Industrial Craft. And so we're going to be doing this wonderful little system here. We need a crank to go on top. Now this has a very interesting... okay, sticks. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sticks. 3, 4. Running out of wood. Has an interesting mechanic where if you crank too many times, like when there's nothing else in there, it will actually break the crank. So you can't just hold right click and go away. This is very manual. Like you hold right click, and after a few turns it'll do the next little step. And so it takes a long time. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to sit here and do this the whole episode or anything, but I wanted to give you the idea of what it does do. And this is basic ore generation so that you don't actually have to waste any of your extra ores. You can mine the Certus quartz with a stone pick. You don't have to waste any ores in getting ore double generation. Blah. Ore doubling. You know what I'm saying? So, this is just kind of a quick way of trying to get us the materials we need to continue on in our journey of surviving in this strange new world with all the new mods and craziness. See, we've already done 7 ore, which has doubled into 14. So now we'll get some iron. Make an iron pick, which will be most useful, and then some armor, so we can survive. It's dark out. I need to find a sheep. I know that in the Rainbow Forest there's a ton of sheep, so we can go and get stuff from them soon. Oh, another thing in this server, and in this mod pack, the I forget what it's called, but there's a mod that makes it so that if half of the people on the server, like basically if the majority are in bed at nighttime, it will go ahead and shift to daytime. So it's a lot easier for someone who's like, if you're mining, you're not up there, you don't care if it's daytime, nighttime. But if someone else is on the server and they're on the surface and they need it daytime, well, they can do that now. Okay. Let's get us an iron pick. That's fine. Just put this up there. There we go. Sticks and stones. Wait, where's my stone? Give me my stone back. Okay, so that's the grinder. It's pretty damn cool. So now I'm gonna go do like a buttload of mining, and we're going to skip right past the grindstone, in the video anyway, because I will be using this to create me a pulverizer and that kind of stuff. And I'm going to try and get us some power and some machines running, and we'll see how that goes. So I'll see you guys when I've got some things set up. Be right back. Hey guys, how you doing? So I'm back, and I got a few things set up. It's actually the next day after I got this set up, but I saved that part of the video and continued. So we've got more chests, just bunches of stuff that I went mining for, and everything else, just tons of junk. Got a Thaumonomicon rocking. I'm going to be working on getting a infinite source of power set up. And we've kind of expanded the house. Let me just quickly show. Oh, I bet it's really loud, huh? Hold on. Somewhere in there-ish. Turn up my headset. There we go. Now I can hear, and you can hear, and everybody can hear. It's great. So I just kind of expanded the house by simply, moving this and connecting these two buildings. So now I just kind of have a long hallway. I don't think I need any more space, but if I do, I'll just do the same there. I've worked a little bit on the tree stairwell, and we'll show that off in a bit. So we got a bunch of stuff that we've gotten all broken down and ready to go and whatnot. And then we've got our basic machine set up here. Pretty similar to how we had it originally in the last server. I can't get over there. Okay, well, right underneath that fluid duct there is my aqueous accumulator, and there's water below both of these steam dynamos. And so that's feeding the water into the dynamos, as you can see. And then I feed charcoal into these things, and they feed it into the leadstone energy cell, which then feeds into the pulverizer and the redstone furnace, which I have actually combined the setup here. I could put all my ores here. Oh yeah, it's cleverly hidden stairs, so I can open my chest there. But you put a chest there, goes into the hopper goes into the pulverizer. So all this takes my ore, puts it right into here, which is then sent up through the tube into the furnace, which, if you can see, outputs back into the chest. And I have restricted both the rubber bars and the charcoal, because I may need rubber bars in the future, and if you put charcoal back through, it turns into graphite bars. I didn't figure that out until afterwards, so now I know, and knowing is half the battle, G.I. Joe. Excuse me. Aside from that, we've got our magma crucible, just making lava, which is going into here, turning into our igneous extruder, making me some obsidian. The idea behind that is I'm going to want tanks from open blocks to basically to make stuff, just all kinds of stuff. Like I can hold mob essence and lava, stuff like that. Basically just kind of a nice little buffer to have. Anyways, okay. So that's our basic setup for here for our machines and whatnot. I've got some extra clay. I'll be setting up my smeltery again before too crazy long. Let's go ahead and rest. Make it daytime. It's like midnight, so I'm by myself. There are other people that come around, just not at the moment. I farmed a bunch of the nether dungeon. I got a bunch of saddles and horse armor and stuff, which I would like to be able to actually do something with this time around. I do like the Minecraft horses. I just, unless it's a vanilla server, it's kind of pointless because you can fly everywhere, right? Except we can't morph in this mod, so it might be a little more useful. Just down that way is my mine. I've just been mining and stuff. Let me show you what we got going on over here. It's kind of nice living in a village because just look at all the food I have. It's amazing. I just come and get food anytime I need. The villagers are all pretty much shut up. I think I already showed that. But we've got as many as we could. Just kind of hidden away. I think this building's empty. And I'm pretty sure that this one is now empty. They're probably all dead. Villagers are pretty freaking dumb. The one that was in here should be fine. Oh, I hear a zombie. It's a baby zombie. How'd you even get there, baby zombie? I'm gonna need you to die now. Come here. Come here. It's like he wants to come after me and then forgets. Down that way is actually a zombie spawner. I found that out a little late. But let's see if there's still dudes in here. I think that was a dude. Dadgummit. Yeah, it's a dude. I saw him. So there's still some villagers chilling around. I think that one's gone. This building over here has the most. All the villagers kept popping like they would fall into this hole and then they couldn't get back out. So I just have a ton of villagers sitting in there. And that's fine for me. Because I think eventually what I'll do is try and set up some... I'll set up lots of extra lights first off so that no zombies spawn. But on top of that I'll have protection of some kind for them. And we'll, you know, save the villagers and potentially use them for trading. And this farm that is just so randomly placed, and it's just super high like that, I was like, you know what? This would be a cool place for my little infinite tree farming power station. So, let me show you. This is kind of the walkway in. I probably have some kind of like little bibliocraft like table and chair set up here with maybe a little lamp, kind of just like a reception area, something like that. I don't know. We'll figure that kind of stuff out later. But here is the path to this, and what I'll do is, oh right, I have a backpack. Isn't that cool? In the last version of it, you had to wear the backpack or a chest piece. So apparently now I can do both. And then I just, with an empty hand, I shift right click and it sets the backpack down, and then if you break it while you're shifted, it goes right back on your back. So that's pretty cool. So I plan on, I think I might need to either make it longer or adapt the way it works, which is totally doable. So I think what I'll end up doing is I'll keep the ring around this, and then like right about there maybe, bam, right there will be the planter, and then it will plant the saplings around, and then on this side I'll have the harvester, and it'll harvest the trees on that side there, and then the lines and stuff will go down, And then underneath here, where all this dirt is, I think I'm going to basically dig all this out. And where the dirt is, I'll put glass. And then have it set up kind of looking like my old reactor style, kind of cool with, you know, lots of pipes and stuff running off. And then I'll have an electrical pipe that runs through the tree. I'll probably dig it in, probably like right here. Just have it just kind of go straight up inside the tree, which I think will be cute. Eventually I'll have it one more in from here in that corner there, and then the tree will get smaller and smaller as it progresses up, and eventually it'll be exposed, but that's okay. I'll need a lot of wiring, but it's okay. The ore generation isn't nearly as crazy as it was in the Attack of the B-Team, but we have new ways of obtaining it. So, oh, I fell in the water. I fell in the water. So let's go. I've got cool little decks here. I plan on putting some glass, or maybe even, I might even like take out these 3 pieces and create like a little balcony, kind of like that, you know, with the fence around it, kind of just going all the way around the edge. Nice little stepping out platform, maybe with a little roof up here, a little covering of some kind with half slabs. That'll be cool, so I can see the rainbow forest. And then we go a little further up, and I put one on the other side. Booyah! Overlooking my village. Since I'm the mayor here, I also have right over there is a witch hut, which I think means that we can spawn witches around there. It's not the same as having a witch spawner, which is unfortunate because that was plenty of glowstone and stuff, but I might look into seeing if we can't figure out a way to get some witches to spawn over there for us. And then I've been kind of trying to think of maybe having like a room on the outside, but I don't want to interfere with the staircase either. So I'm kind of just working on it, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. I go through a lot of access because all of this is so much wood, so much wood. So that's pretty much been my last night's successes in working. Oh, actually, where's my walkway? Here we go. This'll do. We found a desert temple, and Adrian, Gunpowder, and I went, and we each, there's 4 chests in a dungeon, in a desert temple, and so we each picked a chest, and we got whatever loot was in there, and then we just kind of shared whatever was in the last one. And so in my chest I got one of these, a Staff of Traveling, which I'm not sure what all the purposes it has, because I've heard it has other purposes, but if you shift and right click, it teleports you. The only problem is it seems to be really kind of random as to how far it teleports you. Like, I'll try to teleport to that gravel. Didn't quite make it. See? So, like, it shoves you in the direction of, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make it. It seems, maybe it has the same distance. I'm not sure. Can I make it up there? Oh, see? And now I've made it all the way up here from down there. I don't know. It's very strange. But one cool thing you can do is you can kind of fly through the air. You know? It's pretty interesting. You just want to be real careful because you can take a lot of falling damage. So I think I'll show you guys. I think I'll show you the crash site, and then again, like I said, you can see what exactly happened on the Explosive Currency server whenever those videos get put together and whatnot, when they get edited in. So let's just go take peeks. We were kind of, you know, we went to the moon. I know I tweeted a picture of me and my I disconnected. Can't fly. You gotta be real careful when you're doing this, because if you go too fast, the server thinks you're cheating. So I tweeted we were heading to the moon. So I tweeted we were heading to the moon, and I was in my rocket, and we were real close. And so there was complications, and you'll have to see the video to really like see what happened. We had a problem with, there was this explosion, and so we only had a few ships instead of the 6 that we had originally, and so it was just this whole thing. And we tried to do a water landing here, but didn't quite make it. And well, yeah, it was just bad. It's bad. But we're here now, and everybody's alive, except maybe Naren. I've not seen him around in a while, but that's all right. You know, he'll be fine, probably. Up. Go. Sometimes it's fast and sometimes it's slow. It's really weird. Oh yeah, that was the desert temple. We passed it. And we got all these magic trees. Isn't that cool? All these magic trees. Ow, did you see my health? Oh my god. These magic trees have these things, which have essences for Thaumcraft. I'm actually fairly experienced in Thaumcraft, and I love Thaumcraft. It's an amazing mod that I really enjoy doing stuff with. So that will probably be a thing. Yes, I went through the roof. So, I think we basically just wasted that entire day just wandering around a little bit. That's alright. I showed you some of the important stuff. Go away, spider. Nobody likes you. You're ugly. And you smell funny. Ow. Stop it. Alright, I'm going to make it daytime. And then I want to set up the power source over there. And, yeah, I'll bring you back once I've kind of got everything more or less set up over there. Okay? So I shall return. Okay, so I've got things kind of set up. I still need to... Whoa. Lag. That'll be a weird glitch in the video there. But I've kind of got things set up. There's the house. I've put cotton up here just so I can grow some cotton. So I can make string and stuff while I'm trying to get all this set up. I got the planter. And this is here. The harvester going into the chest, which gets taken down, and because this is closer than those, this will receive the wood, which it is whitelisted to receive wood only, so that'll go boop in there, which will go into the chest. Actually, it'll go into the furnace, and then it'll turn into charcoal. I think I need... I'm not sure. I've got to work out a few kinks because I've got it in a different layout, obviously. First off, I need a ton more piping than I did before. But the only other way is to have it extend another several blocks that way, and that would just be annoying. It's about as good as I can get it as far as compact on top here. I could just take it further down to have it the kind of normal way, the most understood way for me. Grab that cotton, but for now I'm trying to get it to work like this. I've got to get a way of... I got to figure out how to do this, because wood has to go in here, and then that goes, that becomes the charcoal. So will wood build up here if it can't go here? I don't know. I'm going to look at the plans, and I'll figure it out and whatnot, but this is kind of the basic setup I'm thinking about. I also need to run some item ducts back to the planter to receive the saplings. And then I'll have this row here, and then I can have another 3 here. That will all lead to this line, which will then proceed to go probably this way and into the tree, and then up, should I need it. For now, I may have it actually just go down. Oops, I didn't mean to knock that torch off. For now, I may have it just go down, kind of access it right here on this side. Just for quick and easy. Get these damn zombies out of here. I'm on fire! It's one thing about the it's one thing about having the villagers and stuff right here. Zombies congregate right here, which is good and bad. It's good that I get a lot of rotten flesh, because that allows me to get the fertilized dirt, which will help me with farms and that kind of thing. Ugh, this is so annoying, and it's so much work, and I have to try and figure out a way also to put in the cutoff switch. I may end up eventually just sending it out and doing it the normal way, because that's how I know to set it up. But I don't know, that'll be a different day. Doesn't look like I have the materials to finish. I need a lot more tin for item ducts, and I'd like some more steam dynamos and stuff. So we're just kind of at a loss at the moment. So that's going to do it for me, guys. I'll see you next episode. Hopefully we'll have everything up and running. Take it easy.